pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-0. Danny Santana really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 10-3. Brett Gardner had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Yankees past the Indians 4-3. The Oakland Athletics pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the San Francisco Giants. Lamont Wade makes his big league debut right after this. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Seth Long, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
So striding in, Kyle Seager. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Marco Gonzalez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
At the plate, Lamont Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
A bouncer up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to bat for the Giants, Darren Ruff. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready now, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm. And
that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Changeup called strike 1. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now at the plate, Evan White. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon
Leading
Crawford.
up for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, a 1-2. Chopped at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's set, and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Yastrzemski.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Crawford is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Jay Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run will score from second here. This is now a 3-0 game. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. 3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
At the plate, Lamont Wade. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Bishop there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs. Now batting, number 10. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bryant is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In there, strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Marco Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Now at the plate, Brandon Bishop. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4-0.
Leading up for the Giants, the third baseman,
Standing in, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No one out with a runner at second. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Henniger carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in now, Chance Sisco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 0-2 once more gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Mariners leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up.
Leading up for the Giants, the right fielder, Jay Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Seattle, number 23, Ty France. Now pitching for Seattle, number 85, JT Jaguar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lamont Wade. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. One down.
The catcher, number 28.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Darren Ruff. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Ready once again, Evan White.
Leading off for Seattle, the first baseman, Evan White. Your attention, please.
So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Cueto pauses. Here it is on 1-0.
Yeah.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Seattle. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Hector Santiago is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Coming.
Play ball. Full force.
Santiago.
3.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Wade comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Jake McGee answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 17, Jake.
Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. McGee is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Last chance for the Mariners. Seattle, good night.
In a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Johnny Cueto earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight,